Jason, how did you develop a heart for the hip hop culture?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Well, Mark had his video. Kaylin has some magazines. They got the website up. So I guess I got to display a little something from the hip hop culture, right? Okay. It's just this, a little rap verse that I have that will tell also on how I got a heart for this ministry. I run for the Lord, the world is my racetrack. I'm saving for a Camry, don't need a Maybach. I've been an MC from way back, middle school in Watts, my 6th grade class. Already established, threw away the whackness like kids doing dinner, threw away greens and cabbage. At the same time, habits was forming in my inner, really just tactics from opposing defenders. Yes, I was hindered, but really I was choosing not to glorify the Lord Jesus with my music. But now it's a new day. Many years later, I'm on top like a toupee. Cause of the Lord who rolls on the 3rd day like Tuesday. His picture is clearer than Blu-ray. He can come back at any time in the 2Ks. I stay ready. I believe in his truth. That's why I'm ready, not cause I preached in a suit. Thank you. Okay. Now that we got that out the way. Basically, like I said in that verse, I was like born in a hip hop culture. I'm a young guy, born in '84. So people say that hip hop, they credit it to around the early '70s of when it started in the Bronx and New York. And so around 1984, it was just like developing in a tremendous way, growing real fast. So that's when I was born. And from then, my dad, when I was a little kid, he played all type of hip hop songs. So in my school, we sung all type of hip hop songs and participated in the culture through the way we dressed. And as I was saying earlier, all of the different ways of hip hop. So I'm not only a missionary that's reaching out to this culture, but I'm one that's a part of this culture. And what really gave me a heart for it is when I first came to Jesus, I thought, one of the reasons that was stopping me from coming to Jesus is because I thought that I would have to completely like get rid of hip hop. Like hip hop and Jesus don't mix, you know, like if you want to be a Christian, then you got to lay all of that down. Stop rapping, stop dressing like that, put on a suit and all of those different type of things. So basically I came to God. I found out that that was not the case, but I had to kind of, you know, submit my culture to Christ and put him before it. But then he taught me how to serve him through it and how to reach out to those that are a part of it. And all of my friends and family, they are a part of the hip hop culture. So, of course, you have a heart to reach your friends and family for God and share with them the message. And I use hip hop as the vehicle to do that.
Amen. Yes. I got a little rhyme too. I'm just messing. What was the question?
How did you...
Stop it, man. I can't help it.
How did you develop a heart for the ministry that you have?
Okay, well, that's a good one. I was going to say, you know, I'm a posing missionary. I'm not really a surfer. I just kind of go get tan, I buy boards, I walk down, but that's it. But no, surfing is one of those cultures where it's like you got to be in it. You got to earn the right to speak truth in these guys' lives. You can't just show up all pale and, you know, with the Speedo on or something and say, yeah, brah, that was good left. No, you gotta immerse yourself in it. And I firmly believe that God calls us to serve in the areas according to our strengths and our passions. So, you know, if you're a total extrovert and, you know, you're not going to stick him in the back, you know, where you're not talking to anybody or cleaning the bathrooms. Now, there's a place and thing for everything, but you should be plugged in with what you love to do. So work shouldn't be work. Ministry should not be ministry. That's the way I look at it, you know. And that way you just don't get burned out. So I love being out there with all these guys every Sunday morning, early, even when the waves are good or bad. So, but being in the culture, learning it, immersing yourself in it, eat, breathe, sleep, surf, and you just learn to naturally build a relationship with the surfers that are out there, because they'll catch you if you're fronting.
They'll catch you if you're fronting?
Yeah.
That's gangster, man.
I'm a hip hop surfer.
What are the challenges that you face with your ministry?
Well, it's a nonprofit organization. So I'm learning how to run a nonprofit organization. And I have a great board, but we only meet 3 times a year. So it's kind of hard to keep everyone involved on a regular basis. And I have one volunteer that's been helping me the last 2 months, which has been really awesome. She's a writer, and so she helps write, because that's not my strength. I do it if I have to, but the challenges are that other than her, like, and the writers that I can convince to write for free, I do everything else, like all the design and the layout and the marketing and the website design and running everything. So it's it's a full-time job, but I'm doing it for free. So if I could get more volunteers to just help me enjoy it a little more, just in terms of not being so wound up in everything, but can really bring to life the most important things. And really, I mean, when it comes down to it, I really want to reach people with it. It's a lot of work to produce it if no one reads it and no one gets touched by it. So I think that's really where my struggle is I'm spending all this time making it come out, quarterly, but I don't have any time left to go out and give it to people and really see stuff happen. So I guess that's my biggest challenge, is getting it out there and really marketing it and finding new believers that might need it, or people just interested in different perspectives. So.
One of my, he said the biggest challenge, because I have a lot of challenges, but the biggest challenge I would say is having a platform to display my art, which is MCing, rapping on a consistent basis, rather than just my MySpace page. MySpace.com/Jason Henry's Music. Go check it out. I need more than that, basically. One of my goals is to have hip-hop outreach events, and I want to have them here, and other places, concerts and different things, but that takes time, money, helpers, as Kaylin was saying, so that's one of my biggest challenges. So.